ladies and gentlemen. Let's go!
Winning Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row? That had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.
Flames TV Live at the Intermission, brought to you by Ram Truck, a winner of Motor Trend Truck of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. Brendan Parker alongside Peter Loubardias, and through 2 periods of play, the Flames still trail by 2, even though we had a pair of goals in that middle frame. But before we get to the goals, Peter, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we saw in the early part of that second period. I mean, we kind of mentioned in the first intermission that the game seemed to lack a little bit of flow at times in that first. In the second, what did you see from the Flames and sort of their pushback to begin the period?
Well, 2 things. They needed to get to their game, and in order to do that, for this team, they needed to build some shifts.
Yeah.
Leaving the next line in better shape than the line before, spending more offensive zone time. And I really, really like their period, and this is how it begins. This is how you get your forecheck going, by building shifts. They spent a lot of time at 2-0 in. Rim the puck, recover the puck into the slot. Forces Mike Smith to make a really good save. On the ensuing shift, again, feed it down low. Elias Lindholm goes to the net. Giordano dishes off. Dubé blocked by Adam Larsson. Stay on it. It just did an excellent, excellent job in that period of building shifts, spending offensive zone time, getting to hard areas for redirects, good retrieval, and we're somewhat unfortunate not to have turned the game from 2-0 to 2-1.
No question. And then you saw in the pack there, Josh Archibald, the icing, that keeps them out, but it was just shortly thereafter they get the TV timeout, and then that's when the Oilers get their goal. So we'll take a look at that now. But you know, unfortunate in some ways, but, you know, what about the response here? The Oilers kind of weather the storm, I suppose.
Well, they weather the storm, but again, what's hurt the Flames tonight is self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah.
Michael Backlund turned that puck over, going the other way as he mishandles it. Watch Draisaitl's touch pass. That is world class with a capital W. German to German for a little Deutschland connection with Cahoon scoring. But the Flames come right back short time later. Wonderful play by Matthew Tkachuk on the rim from Dylan Dubé. Look at him protect it. keeps Darnell Nurse to the outside. Connor McDavid loses Elias Lindholm and the backside coverage. Watch McDavid skate away, gives Lindholm a tap in, and Elias, the Edmonton Oilers.
He likes this matchup.
Ooh, more than a point a game in his career, and the last 2 seasons in particular. And the other part is I know we're going to talk more about the Flames number 28. He has 1. He could have 3 or 4.
Absolutely, and that's exactly where we'll go to next, because I think you mentioned over a point per game. I think that's now 26 and 24 tonight, as of tonight. And Lindholm, as you mentioned, here's some of the looks that he had in particular in that second period.
Yeah, and he had 2 early in the first period, both stopped. Here's another great save in the second. Seam pass across to Lindholm, made himself available. This another look at the goal as he escapes the coverage of Connor McDavid, who lets him go to the net, and he deposits his 8th of the year. And then late on that power play, 2 or 3 shots on goal. Give Mike Smith some credit. He's been very solid and had a lot of quality work to do in the second period.
No question, and we'll hopefully have some more to do if the Calgary Flames want to continue to build on what they've put in place. And how about Mike Smith? And, you know, we talk a lot about the way he handles the puck, and I know that that's been a factor in both of these games. He obviously had the one mistake that led to a Flames goal, the Mangiapane goal on Monday night, but it certainly kind of settled right back in. Doesn't affect him much when it comes to that part of the game.
2 differences for me, Parks, in the first 2 periods. Mike Smith was way too involved in their transition, in their breakouts. What started to happen in the second period is you need more soft dump-ins to keep pucks away from him, to take him away from that transition, and that was a big reason. The Flames' ability to chip it through the neutral zone, into corners, keep it away from Mike's ability to play it. That was a big reason they got to their forecheck and got to their game in the second. That will need to continue in period number 3.
Start getting into that trapezoid, as we've seen, even if it's a hard rim, a head high around the glass, a lot of times he's still got it. All right, let's just one more before we leave you, and that's kind of what we talked about in that first intermission about trying to build on some of that shift by shift. I mean, what do you have to do here now if you're the Calgary Flames to claw away?
Exactly what they did in the second period, minus you can't give up another goal. You can't give up the 4th one at this point in time, as they did in the second. Build it, run over your lines, and again, I know I said it after the first, like to see the Monahan line find a way to get on the score sheet. I just have a sneaking suspicion if they do, Flames get back in. If they don't, we'll see where it goes.
Well said. Thanks for the time, and best of luck in the third.
Anytime.
All right, there's Peter Loubardias breaking it down here through 40 minutes. The Calgary Flames trail by 2. Let's check in one more time on the RE/MAX 50/50 in support of the Calgary Flames Foundation. $182,000. We've still got a few more minutes to get online and purchase those tickets. CalgaryFlames.com/50/50. We will draw the winning ticket later tonight. Calgary Flames down 3-1 after 1. Third period's coming up next. We'll be back on the post-game show with Matt Stajan to break it all down after the game.
We call it the Ram 1500 Limited. But truth be told, there's nothing limited about it. Ram 1500, winner, J.D. Power Award for Best Driver Appeal.